I just wanted to touch on really quickly is the actual proposal. You have to have a plan. You have to have some sort of proposal to tell them. Like, they're going to have a bunch of questions of like, what is the actual day-to-day of this whole thing going to look like? You want to go remotely, but what does that mean? Because you're not remote right now. And so I don't understand what that means. Or if you are hybrid, like how she was, like, okay, what does that mean? She was able to give and outline a specific plan saying, okay, I am going to go fully remote, but I will be back whenever you need me to be back. And for this internship program, I think it required like 4 days or something like that, 4 actual events where they bring all of them together, like a beginning one, a middle one, and an end one. Because like each program is only the summer. So it's like at the beginning ceremonies, they had closing ceremonies, and then a couple of different things in between. And so it's like for those 4 events, I will be back. I will come back here and I will administer it, and I'll make sure everything's set up and do the whole shebang. For you, you just have to figure out what that means as well. For me, I was fully remote. I moved from California to New York, and like I was not flying back. I didn't make enough money to fly back. For me, I said, okay, well, we're going to have a standing meeting on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2:00 or whatever it was. Every Tuesday and Thursday, the 3 of us, the head honcho, the owner, my senior now, and me, we're going to have a standing meeting. We're going to do these meetings an hour, 90 minutes every Tuesday and Thursday, instead of having these impromptu meetings every single day. Hey, Ryan, can you come up here? Hey, Ryan, can you come up here? Hey, Ryan, can you come up here? We did that standing meeting instead. And they were like, yeah, you know what? Actually, that makes a lot more sense. And then we can get more work done. I was like, yeah, we should have been doing this the entire time. But anyway, you have to have a proposal there for them so that when they think about like, okay, what does that look like? They're not wondering. They know exactly, you've spelt it out for them. And I didn't touch on that because that's up to you. I don't know how your department works. I don't know what your work looks like. You just have to figure out something and go with it. The best thing that I would say about that is, remember the key element, and I didn't bring it up in the recap, so I'll bring it up here. One of the key elements is to get your immediate supervisor's buy-in. So if you can get your immediate supervisor's buy-in, which you're going to need regardless, whether you rope them in to help you sell it or whether or not you need their approval to get the yes, if you can rope in your immediate supervisor or at least your coworkers, they can help you formulate a plan to execute this thing. You can be like, what do you think about me doing standing meetings on Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? For me, I needed to have my immediate supervisor also have that on her schedule as well. So it impeded the owner of the business and it also impeded my direct supervisor, but both of them were on board with it. And same thing with this person, same thing with Jen. She needs to figure out with her supervisor what makes the most sense. Okay, well, this day and this day in the office, or this day and this day and this day in the office, whatever it is. That is really important. And so getting your immediate supervisor on board can help you with that proposal. Now, the last thing, now talking about the future, you've successfully turned your not remote work job to a remote job, and you have this trial period because that's why they're going to say yes to you. They're going to say yes to you because you've de-risked the entire situation. You've said, I am going to do my best. I am going to knock this out of the park, and we are going to reevaluate in 3 months. We're going to reevaluate at the end of the year. Now it is your task to knock it out of the park. You gotta do a good job. If you don't do a good job, when it comes time to reevaluate, they're going to be like, you know what, this isn't working out. We're good. But if you knock it out of the park, you start taking on more responsibility, you start doing a better job, you become even more productive now that you're remote. They're going to see, man, this is really working out. Okay, awesome. Yeah, let's keep doing this. Let's keep this going.